years, and what a real, I don't even want to say peer or friend or anything like, just a very, we hadn't always talked on the phone every day, but we've always been close. And for him to write that article was very, very kind. So, it goes without saying, I was, again, pretty humbled by the outpouring. And to me, it just makes it that much more special as we head to Mania. And I was doing an interview earlier today with the NBC outlet here in town, and we were talking about different things, and I said, I'm going to get to go to WrestleMania, and it's the first time that it really hit me. This will be the first time, maybe in my life, certainly in my adult life, and certainly in my memory, I don't believe I've been to a wrestling show where I get to be a fan. I don't have any responsibility other than maybe to put on my suit and go out and wave at the crowd, but I think I can handle that without much thought. But, I get to go to Mania, and AJ Styles is the WWE champion at this time, and Bobby Roode's the U.S. champion. Two guys that I'm very close with. Samoa Joe's had a heck of a year. Eric Young at NXT, they're all, we've worked together so close, and we're almost family. We literally, the ups and downs and everything in between. So it's pretty surreal moment that those guys have their place on the WrestleMania card, and I get lucky enough to be inducted that same weekend.
And that's interesting. You mentioned now we could add another hat, Jeff Jarrett, the fan.
That's right. And it goes without saying, I was a wrestling fan long before I was a wrestler and wore the promoter hat. And that's something that, I have said, gosh, every time it comes up in interviews like that, is that, that is where my original passion came from, just loving it. I can remember, again, coming up, this Hall of Fame, I've done a lot of, I'm not a rearview mirror guy. I'd like to talk about the past, but this sort of mandated that I talk about the past. But I was doing Jerry Lawler's podcast, and I was telling him the story that I don't believe I've really ever shared with him. But, I can remember like it was yesterday, sitting on my couch at my house and watching the Jerry Lawler, Andy Kaufman situation on the David Letterman show. And back in those days, Jim, as you well know, the business was so different. And in my mind, I'm going, oh, my God, that is real. What the hell is Lawler doing? But I was a fan. Again, I was a fan long before any of wrestling thoughts came to my mind. So I enjoy that. I still to this day, there's nothing better than a 20 or 30-minute wrestling match that takes people on a roller coaster of a ride. It tells a story, and with the dramatic and climatic false finishes and everything that goes